Ooh-wee. Okay, so I don't even know what is going on with my hair right now, but we're just gonna put it up. Where's my headband? Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sleepy, but content must be done. Cheers. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is HallayahSade. If you are new, I'm going to be giving you guys another, because y'all know how much I love Valentine's Day and just the season in general. This is my chance to, I feel like, oh my gosh, where did this glitter come from? This is my time to really get out all of my colorful looks because pretty much throughout the rest of the year, majority of my looks are neutral. I do want to switch that up in 2021, so keep me inspired, keep me giving juices. I love talking to you guys in the comments. But yeah, let's get into the look. I am going to be doing a voiceover because I need to focus. It's already late, and yeah, y'all know how it goes. Like, if I were to sit here and talk to you guys at the same time, like, doing too much. So yes, if you like what you see, give this video a big thumbs up at the end. Make sure you subscribe if you really like it, and don't forget to turn on that bell notification so that you are notified whenever I upload another video. And let's get into this tutorial. All right, let's do it. So I'm starting off with my Ruby Kisses chocolate brow pencil. Honestly, this is my go-to because it's sharpenable, easy to glide on, and it's super affordable. The other one I really like is the Morphe brow pencils, and the Anastasia ones, of course. But I've transitioned away from dip brow. Anywho, just lightly filling in my brows just like normal, and then I am going to conceal underneath with the e.l.f. hydrating concealer in deep olive and medium beige right on my brow bone, and then taking that exact same concealer all across my lid, because this is going to be our eyeshadow base. And to make sure we don't have any transfer once we start on this eyeshadow, I am setting just my brow bone area with that Juvia's Place Kalahari setting powder. Now for the fun part. So I am using the mini palettes by Juvia's Place. One was the pink and one is the chocolates. And I'm starting off with the pink palette, going in with that deeper burgundy shade that's in there. And I am basically building up my crease color. Taking this on a tapered blending brush right into my crease because I really want to focus this darker shade. I don't want this to go all willy-nilly on my eyelid. And tapping motions, you guys, because it's going to be the best way to ensure that your eyeshadow blends seamlessly. Mind you, this base is still pretty wet too because we did not set the base, so that's another reason why you want to pack it, because you don't want to move that concealer. And right here we are somewhat cutting the crease, not really. This is really just to help pull the pigment of the next colors that we're going to use. So I would just use any lighter concealer. This is the medium beige that we already used on my brow bone, and I'm just using it right in the center of the eye because this is, again, not a whole cut crease, but you want to make sure you have enough base down there so that your pigment pulls up. This is where the chocolate part of the eyeshadow look comes into play. I'm dipping into the Juvia's Place chocolate palette and taking the deepest chocolate shade that's in that palette and packing that on the outer and inner portion of where I buffed out the concealer. And then taking that brick brown shade that's in there, I'm just going to pack this right over top of where we created that base. So this is why you wanted to add that concealer, because imagine if we were just to go in with this brick brown shade on the other eye, like how it is, it wouldn't be as pigmented and show that it's actually transitioning from pink to brown, which is what I ultimately wanted. So this part is fun and what really makes the look pop. I'm just starting off with just some clear lash adhesive. This is the Shop HallayahSade lash adhesive, but you can use any as well. This loose glitter is the NYX Copper, I believe. Gosh, I could be so wrong. But I ended up just dispensing it into these just clear containers. So I no longer have the names of any of the glitters, but definitely check them out. It's like this chocolate tone, and it has a little bit of like gold iridescence in it, and it's just really pretty, and I like the way that it transitioned. What you see me doing right now is just going back in and reinforcing that deeper brown, so it doesn't get lost in the sauce. But I don't know, I'm really here for this look. This is definitely a Valentine's Day look if you want to amp it up a little bit for date night, or you just want to amp it up for yourself, or just amp it up in general. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay, this is how you can do it. Okay, and now I'm just going to clean up all of that glitter fallout. This is definitely a look I would recommend to not do your foundation and stuff prior to, because it is going to be a waste of your time. Don't do it. And I just zoomed you guys in a little bit so you guys can see me do a quick liner. I did not wing this out, but I kind of faded it into that outer edge. And then you'll see me go back in with the deepest brown, not the black, because I still want to keep this very much so chocolate, and just pack that on that outer corner of the liner so that it fades and it's not just like stopping on the outside of my eye. And then I just went off camera to pop on some mascara before doing my lashes. Now these lashes are from my website, and you can definitely shop those, and that link will be down below. This is the style Go Getter. I really want you guys to be optimistic to this style because it's definitely different. If you're familiar with a 25mm lash and how that traditional stagger is, where it's kind of like long, short, long, short, long, short. Well, that is this in a 3D mink version, and it is still very much so fluffy. I honestly love the way that it looks on hooded eyes. I mean, generally you can make a lash work for any eye, but specifically hooded eyes. These are for my hooded eye gals, just because it's going to give you that stagger, give you that fullness that you're looking for, but it's not going to be too long. And now just to start off with the face, I am going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer Deep Olive, Medium Beige. Mind you, these are the same concealers that we already used on our brow bone, so we're not like dipping into other products, we're just reaching for the same products again. And then I am taking Deep Cinnamon just above my lip and around my mouth area, just because that tends to get a little bit darker in photographs, and I knew I was literally doing this look so that I could take pictures, so I wanted to make sure that was nice and already canceled. That's how you get like that filtered look. It's really just color correcting, y'all. And then for foundation, I went back to my Maybelline Fit Me in 338. Honestly love this. OG. Can never go wrong with it. And I'm applying that all in one layer. Just because I find that it's a lot more seamless looking, and it does not feel as heavy as doing like a foundation and then concealer and then concealer and then powder, you know? It's just like just one smooth layer. I went off camera and added just a little bit more brightness underneath of my eyes, but right here I mixed Deep Ebony and Deep Cinnamon together for my contour shade, and I am just, you know, pouncing that in the hollows of my cheeks and then buffing it out. This is the e.l.f. Beauty Sponge. You honestly can never have too many because they're so good. Honestly, like, might have just replaced my beauty blender. I like beauty blenders, but they get very pricey, and you would be surprised how many beauty sponges I run through. And it's just like, that's throwing away $20 every time. no. But to set all of this concealer in our T-zone, I am using the Juvia's Place Kalahari setting powder, and I'm just pouncing that right into the innermost portion of my eye, and then kind of buffing it out towards the rest of my under eye area, just because I don't want it to be too bright. I really want it to just, you know, melt into the concealer. Right here, I'm just going in and setting the rest of my face with some MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC45, just to make sure there is no shine. I want a pretty matte look today. And then going in with my still current favorite bronzer. This is Morphe Trailblazer, and just swivel motions in the same area that I contoured. And I'm just lightly bronzing down the bridge of my nose just to set that concealer that I used. But I also want to make sure I don't make this too harsh, because I don't want it to be, you know, just, yeah, overly snatched. And I forgot to show you guys which blush I use, but it is the brand Motives in the shade Ginger. I love that blush. It's like this nice tangerine orange. It looks really good on olive and deep skin tones. But I am just going in with a tapered fluffy brush and packing down that bake area, because we don't want to just sweep it away, because it's probably going to stick to certain wet areas of the concealer. And then I'm going right in, different this time, with my Maybelline Fit Me in 330 pressed powder, and I am using this to set that inner T-zone area. And then a quick spritzy spritz all the way around, and I'm going to pounce that in, just because this gives my skin a nice soft finish, as opposed to it looking very, you know, just freshly done. And I felt the need to switch it up tonight, so I ended up going in with this nude Essence liner, and I just lined my waterline with this. This is a great technique if you have closed set eyes. This helps to really open them. Or if you just want to add that little extra pop, sometimes it can make them look very dewy, almost like hazy in a way, or just make them look whiter overall. But I felt like it was giving it to me for this look. Okay, and I just went off camera and popped on some lower lash mascara, but now I'm going to get started on my highlighting portion. So for highlighter today, I use the Tribe highlighter by Juvia's Place, and honestly, this is definitely my go-to highlighter right now, because it just gives me that nice, you know, ting. I feel like I'm kind of going like back and forth with not liking highlighter, liking highlighter. Definitely, it's one of those certain looks just need highlighter, and then just other looks just can do without. Okay, and last but not least is the lippy. So I'm going in with my NK Makeup Cocoa Lip Liner. A lot of you guys have been asking me where you can find this. Your local beauty supply store. They are probably there in full throttle with every other color as well. So definitely check it out. Take a look. I think they're literally like $2, $2.49, $2.50, something like that. But they last forever. The color range is amazing. You see how easily they're gliding on. I mean, you be the judge. And for the lipstick, I am going in with my Rimmel London Take a Chill Pill. I know these are probably discontinued, but I'm not exactly sure. I just have yet to find another one. Like, this was the only one, and sorry. Yeah, but a similar one would be the Rimmel London Raw Embrace. It is a matte though. I have just not seen any of their lip stain lines. I've only seen the matte lipsticks. And then I'm just going in with a clear lip gloss. I went off camera for the clear lip gloss because that was, you know, a miscellaneous thing. And this is the completed look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and leave me some comments down below on what you want to see next. Going into February, the holiday season, you already know, it just keeps rolling. Let the content keep rolling.